asking me what I'd have done if all I had's the ground I'm on. Well, that's something you shouldn't say. Oh, pretty soon you'll think that way. I was driving through Lewes to see. That's someplace I'd like to be. But there's no chance I'll get my dream. I always like to think there is. 10 miles I walked to her house, just proving I could stick it out. I don't like my own company for long, so I got talking too drunk. Sometimes I don't think I'm sure if it's worth swimming anymore. There's really not that much to see, as I always thought there'd be. They're all wandering on the earth, what their 2 cents really worth. Here's my 2 cents right here now. I don't want them anyhow. You be gracious, you be kind. You learn how to stay in line. People, they ain't half as hard as they like to think they are. She thinks we're okay, but it can't always be this way. One day she will be with him, and I'll be on my way again. Have you heard what they're talking about? I think I'll head for Lewes now, but I know I might not make it there.
Over the downs there were birds flying, far off glittered the sea. And toward the north the weald of Sussex lay like a kingdom under me. I was happier than the larks that nest on the downs and sing to the sky. Over the downs the birds flying were not so happy as I. It was not you, though you were near, though you were good to hear and see. It was not earth, it was not heaven, it was myself that sang in me. I was happier than the larks that nest on the downs and sing to the sky. Over the downs the birds flying were not so happy as I. Were not so happy as I. I was happier than the larks that nest on the downs and sing to the skies. Over the downs the birds flying were not so happy as I. Were not so happy as I.
I went walking when the days were long, Alphaston over to Folkeington. Wild roses had just come in a bloom, busted out pink in an afternoon. And I gotta be getting on under that big fat moon, getting on where the roses bloom. Gotta be getting on from December through to June, up to where the wild roses bloom. Why the swallows never collide in flight, I'd swap any day for night. Them plummeted depths of the same old groove. Now I gotta get back to where my spirit moves, or I can be getting on under that big fat moon, getting on where the roses bloom. Gotta be getting on from December through to June, up to where the wild roses bloom. From my Bible down through every book, there's a tale of trouble wherever you look. The light from the sky all around is in these roses. And I'm just talking about getting on under that big fat moon, getting on where the roses bloom. Gotta be getting on from December through to June, up to where the wild roses bloom, to where the wild roses bloom. my Bible down through every book. There's a tale of trouble wherever you look. The light from the sky all around is in these roses. And I'm just talking about getting on under that big fat moon, getting on where the roses bloom. Gotta be getting on from December through to June, up to where the wild roses bloom, to where the wild roses bloom, up to where the wild roses bloom. Up, 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 take it up.
In the church in the valley, in the tiny yard there, the smallest church in Sussex, though it once was larger. Down with me west there, down through the mist there, toward the Seven Sisters, toward those white cliffs, sir. I would often go there, in the tiny yard there. I would often stay there, looking forward to the past here. But now you are alone. None of this matters at all.
Traveled up hills and I've paused, exhausted. Clouds drift away and I breathe in the view. I've settled in valleys and felt claustrophobic. Tried so hard to be with you, taken to changing cause home still surrounds me. Life in slow motion, but who's left behind? The faces all change, but the folk are the same. I've used all my chances, but I'll survive. till I'm the one who's last to pay the price. So I'm taking myself to the Lord, man. Finding myself at the Lord.